Do you know what one of the fastest growing sports in the U.S. is?
Nope.
Yep.
What?
Pickleball. And Kansas City is becoming a full-blown pickleball town. Whether you're brand new to the sport or a paddle-swinging pro, there's a pickleball court, community center, or club in the Kansas City metropolitan area that is for sure calling your name. Imagine living in a city that is home to the loudest stadium in the country and the first professional women's soccer stadium in the world. Imagine being in a place that is hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2026 or home to holding trophies in the Super Bowl, the World Series, and the MLS Cup. Oh, and let's not forget 2 major NASCAR races every single year, and we're the unofficial home of college basketball, hosting more teams than anywhere else in the country. And now, Kansas City is home to a professional pickleball team, which is the fastest growing sport in the nation. But the real question is Kansas City truly becoming a pickleball town? And is it right for you? Well, in this video, I'll give you the true scoop and dive of Kansas City and pickleball. And we're going to talk about some establishments that you can go to and a little bit of the history of pickleball and some reasons why you'll love pulling out your paddle and grabbing your friends and enjoying this sport that is sweeping the nation. And by the end of this video, you'll discover some of the places that you can go and eat, and maybe even some places that you can have your kids go and look for jobs at, and how convenient our whole entire metropolitan is as far as bringing together family and friends to play this amazing sport. And if you don't live here yet and you love this sport, you just might have a reason to move here. So I'll cover a little bit of that as well. So make sure you stick around to discover all kinds of things that Kansas City has to offer. And if we've never met before, my name is Anita Cordell, and I create videos about what it's really like to live here, work here, and play here in the Kansas City metropolitan area. And I'm also a local real estate agent, and I've helped hundreds of people plant their roots right here in Kansas City. And I'll tell you, settling in Kansas City just might be the very best decision that you've ever made. Just so you know, my contact information is below in the description. And if you want to set up an appointment, that's the very first step in getting you into a home and talking about your real estate needs. There is a Calendly link that goes right to my calendar, and we can set up an appointment to discuss your real estate goals. Now let's talk about pickleball. In case you didn't know, pickleball started way back in 1965 when 2 friends, Joel Pritchard and Bill Bell, got really creative with wiffle ball and some ping pong paddles after wanting to play badminton. They didn't have all of the equipment, and so they just started getting creative, and creative they sure did. They came up with some standard rules for the game, and now it's exploded. Over 19 million players and counting across more than 65,000 courts nationwide. And this is where Kansas City comes into the picture. So playing pickleball, first of all, is so easy to find places. People play on basketball courts, tennis courts, and even in Lee Summit, people are playing on ice skating rinks. And the skies are the limit. Kansas City has gone all in. We've got restaurants, rec centers, tournaments, and even a pro team that I mentioned, the Kansas City Stingers. So grab your paddles and your pom-poms so that we can cheer on this dynamic team. It's so fun. So to purchase your tickets, all you have to do is go to kcstingers.com and cheer them on. So here's some exciting news. The old Adams Mark Hotel that is near the stadium, the latest news was late last year, and it's supposed to be completely transformed into this massive indoor-outdoor pickleball entertainment venue. Yes, that iconic space is getting a new life. It's going to be full of courts and food and all kinds of fun. So stay tuned as that story unfolds. Now let's talk about where to play here in Kansas City, or rather, should I say, where you can't play in Kansas City. That's the real question. So let me just say that I am pretty confident that there is a court that is super close to you no matter where you live in the metropolitan area. And speaking of where you can live, when it comes to real estate and places to live in the Kansas City metropolitan area, there are so many homes associations that are putting in pickleball courts these days. And so if you are looking to specifically live in a subdivision that's got a pickleball court, be sure and reach out to me, because there's some brand new construction going on that's putting them in. And these builders are not just putting one pickleball court in, they're putting several pickleball courts in these subdivisions. And not only that, but there's some renovations in some older subdivisions across the metropolitan area that have pickleball courts now in their subdivisions. The average sales price in Kansas City is around $400,000, and you can find subdivisions, both resale subdivisions as well as new construction, that will have pickleball courts right in the neighborhood. So if you're wanting to move to a subdivision that has that, be sure and reach out to me because I can help you find one. So no matter where you live in the metropolitan area, there is a pickleball court that's near you, I'm sure. Now, there are some must-knows whether you are on the Kansas side or the Missouri side when it comes to playing pickleball. Here in Kansas City, there are parks that offer you a free option as well as open courts, or rather first come, first serve to play. But many places that I will mention will require you to reserve a court. So you need to call in advance or check their websites. If you just show up, you might be able to actually play, but you might want to just check on that, because a lot of times in the open court, you can just enter into one of the games and play there. So sharing in a court is caring, right? Here's one example you can go to. It's Lee McKeegan Park North in Lee Summit. It offers 3 full courts during most of the year. And in the winter, they are converted into an ice rink. If you like rec centers, there are also plenty of them throughout the Kansas City metropolitan area, and oftentimes, though, they will have a daily fee. One example is the Blue Springs Fieldhouse. I love this place. I featured it in several different videos because it includes the water park there. So I included that in that video, and this is a great location to just let your whole family enjoy themselves, especially during the summer when the pool is open. But they have so many options at the Blue Springs Fieldhouse. There is a daily fee and there's membership options as well. Another example is the Harris Park Community Center in Lee Summit. They've got 6 courts there, and they've got multiple levels of membership, such as day passes. They even accept insurance from qualified plans. That is really cool. And then in Independence, you might want to check out the Blackburn School Park. They have 6 courts there that you can play on. Then in Kansas City's Brookside neighborhood on Brookside Boulevard, it's between 55th and 68th Streets. You'll find 3 pickleball spots. There's the Brookside Park, it's got 3 courts. You've got Brookside Court Park, which has got 2 courts in it. And then you've got Arbor Villa Park, which has 1 court in it. Now in Midtown Kansas City, there are 2 community centers that have pickleball inside of them. One is at Roanoke and Garrison in Columbus Park, and one is in Westport. Both locations, they charge $5 a day, and you can get that access for those 2 courts. The Roanoke Community Center and Garrison Community Center both are amazing, and you will have a great option to play pickleball there. And then north of the river, you can find some excellent courts at E.H. Young Riverfront Park. There's 8 courts there. And then you've got Macon Park. It's got 6 courts. And then there's 5 courts at the Kansas City North Community Center, where they charge $5 a day for day passes. Then if you move over into Overland Park, Kansas, which is Johnson County, this might actually be the highest concentration of pickleball courts in the entire metropolitan area. There's Tomahawk Ridge Community Center. It's got 2 courts. Then you've got Young's Park with 2 courts. Then you've got Meadowbrook Park, which has 8 courts, and those are well-lit courts as well. And then, of course, you've got neighborhood parks as well. So now let's talk about places where you can eat, drink, and dink. You've got Chicken and Pickle. So there are several different locations of Chicken and Pickle. One is in North Kansas City, one is in Overland Park. And you can get indoor, outdoor, and covered courts at this location. It costs $20 per hour before 5 p.m. and $40 afterwards. There's rentals, leagues, clinics, Parapickle, and even kids camps are there. Then there's also another place called Serve. It's in Overland Park as well. It's got 8 courts, live music, leagues, food, drinks, and there's local events as well. The courts range from $20 to $40 based on the time of day. They are the home of the head honcho league for all kinds of levels of skill. It meets on Monday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. and it's based on your dynamic universal pickleball rating, which is DUPR duper. It's this score that's based on the results of your matches. If you don't know what DPR is, well, I had to ask myself too because I didn't know. But it's this global rating system that's designed specifically for pickleball players of all levels. It's a fair ranking so that when you join a tournament, you are matched with other teams. Now, the reason why I mentioned this location is because it is perfect for those who are just getting started and even homeschool groups that are wanting to get their gym hours in or learn a sport. It's really a fantastic way to do this. Now there's Sandbox KC. It's in the Northland. The courts are $10 an hour. Brunch is served, and there's leagues and tournaments, and there's other things there like volleyball. This location brings the chill and the competition vibe all in one. All right, now here's my favorite place to go. It's called Char Bar. It's in Parkville, and it is a way to mesh barbecue and pickleball all together in one. It's the perfect Kansas City location. There's 6 courts, indoor and outdoor. There's $5 open play, an hourly rate depending on what time you come, and then there's also membership and lessons. So watch for events like Glow Pickleball Nights and late night tournaments. You just go to charbarbecue.com/events and you'll be able to find more information on there. In fact, my brother won one of those tournaments at Char Bar, and I'm waiting for him to join a pro team someday. My brother took me and my kids to Char Bar for the very first time to expose us of this sport. He plays every single day. We have never played before, and so he took us to Char Bar, and it was our initiation into this fun sport, and all I can say is me and my 2 kids absolutely loved it. Then there's 54th Street. 54th Street is very popular in the Kansas City metropolitan area. There are 8 locations here in KC, but if you are wanting their famous hamburgers and a round of pickleball, you'll have to go to the Zona Rosa location. It's the only location that's got pickleball. The other locations don't have pickleball courts yet. There are 2 indoor courts there. It's $15 to $20 an hour for the courts. You can get food, fun, and the paddles are included, which is great. So if you are wanting to go to a dedicated pickleball facility, then we even have those as well. In Independence, Missouri, off of Highway 291, you are going to find Play Pickleball KC. They have 3 courts that you can reserve Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m., which is perfect for homeschoolers. And after that, it's open play until 4 p.m., including weekends. And they offer clinics on how to play. They have gym court rentals. They have tournaments. So much more at this location. Then there's SW19. This place opened in 2020, and it hosts the KC Stingers, and it features 9 indoor pickleball courts. And at this time, there are no membership fees on a monthly basis or prime hour fees. Players just simply show up and they play. It's $25 per hour, and you can rent the paddles for $5 per hour. You can also rent a pickleball machine for just $10 an hour and get in like your solo practice if you want. One last thing, I could not end this video without mentioning PickleCon. And you're probably wondering what PickleCon is, but if you go to PickleCon.com, you'll read more about it. But yes, PickleCon is a thing. And I'm not talking about this pickle festival or a homesteading event for your homeschool community, although those are fun to go to as well. PickleCon is an event for pickleball lovers. The 400,000 square foot airport convention center is completely transformed into a pickleball haven. PickleCon, it offers this deep dive into the world of pickleball. It provides all kinds of opportunities to engage in tournament play, including a glow-in-the-dark tournament, open play. There's pro-ams, exhibitions, and camps and clinics, the whole bit. This event features vendors and exhibitors, panel discussions, educational breakout sessions, and social activities that allow for the attendees to connect with fellow enthusiasts. It's a unique chance to fully immerse yourself in pickleball and the pickleball community. It's usually held in early August, so bring your family and your friends and get your paddle on. So whether you're looking to try something new or challenge yourself along the way, or find your favorite hangout spot, pickleball is serving serious fun across the Kansas City metropolitan area. And so, yes, we are becoming an official pickleball town. So from public parks to pro level leagues, and now even the Adams Mark transformation, Kansas City is showing up in a pickleball kind of big way. So drop a comment below. I want to know what your favorite place is to go when you're playing pickleball. And I want to know if you've ever played before. Also, I want to know if there's a place that you love going that I didn't mention. I would love to know about that as well. If you've been thinking about and praying about moving to Kansas City, but you just haven't quite made the leap, I hope that this video helps you along the way, because if you are a pickleball lover, you will fit right in. Don't forget, my contact information is below in the description, including a link that goes right to my calendar. All you have to do is click on that link and it goes right there. You can set up an appointment and we can discuss your real estate goals and meeting those pickleball goals as well. And in the meantime, I'm looking for people to play with, so let's go.